Okay, so our next problem is 4 crowns measure 7 centimetres each. If you laid them end to end, how long would this be? So again, this is a multiplication problem, and because the Year 4 standard means that you need to be thinking in multiplication and not addition, because you can actually solve this many ways, like many maths problems. So we've got 4 crowns, there's a crown, there's a crown, there's a crown, there's a crown. That one there is 7, that one there is 7, that one there is 7, and that one there is also 7. So if you're younger, so year 2 or 3, then it would be perfectly okay for you to add those together and get your answer. But at year 4, we're asking you to be a lot more efficient and quick in your how you solve problems, and multiplication is one way of doing that. So we've got 4 crowns. So in fact, there are 4 lots of 7, isn't there? There are 4 lots of 7. Okay, and that is going to give us our answer. Now, I know the answer to that, but not everyone knows that. So if you're at year 4 and you're looking at 4 times 7 going, well, I don't actually know that, there are many things you can do to work that out. So there is one way you could do it, is you could go, well, look, I'm going to split that into 2 and 2, and I'm going to work out 2 times 7 and then 2 times 7 again. Okay, 2 times 7 is 14, 2 times 7 is 14, and when I add those together, I'm going to get 28. Another way of solving 4 times 7 could be that you are going to use your 5s, because you might be good at your 5 times tables, and you might split the 7 into 5 and 2. And so you might go 4 times 5, and then you might go 4 times 2. Now they might be easier for you to solve. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, and together they make 28, which is actually the same there. Regardless of which way you do it, it doesn't actually make any difference. But what we're looking for here, this is the most important thing, is that you're using this strategy, okay, that you know to use multiplication and not adding. Because later on you're going to get more difficult questions, and it might be like 13 crayons, okay, and you won't be able to go, it'll just wouldn't be a very efficient way of doing it. Okay, so the other thing, really important thing to remember here, is that we're dealing with centimetres. So while we're talking about 7 along here, these are 7 centimetres. So right at the very end, we need to have centimetres added in there. So if you laid them end to end, how long would this be? Well, there's 7, 2, 3, 4, and that would be 28 centimetres.